Hey there, I'm Ornella Hernandez with Web3 TV, and I'm at the BlockDown Festival in Portugal, and joining me is Francisco from the company based in Lisbon. How are you?
Exactly. I'm very happy to be here at BlockDown conference in Algarve.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wanted to learn a little bit more about what Based in Lisbon does.
Yeah, so we are a consulting company. We started roughly 2 years ago, and what we do in a resume phrase is the relocation and integration of companies and individuals into the Portuguese Web3 ecosystem.
There's a lot of those, I feel like, right?
Exactly.
So why do you think so many people are coming here recently?
Yes, so Portugal is one of the biggest Web3 hubs in the world, right? Normally we say that Portugal, Dubai or Singapore, right? And it's of course started with the taxation, but then the sunny days, the safety within the country.
That helps.
Yeah, exactly. And now we are seeing a lot of investments, startups, of course with Web Summit, major fintech and Web3 events happening in the country.
Yeah. And why the name Based in Lisbon?
Yeah, I think it's very well recognized and easy to understand. Based in Lisbon. Of course, sometimes when you say based in Lisbon, maybe you don't understand it as a company, but when you say you are in the country and you say those words, it's always good branding for us.
Yeah, definitely. And so tell me a little bit more about the crypto community in Portugal, maybe compared to other places that you mentioned, like Dubai and Singapore. What makes the community here so special?
Yeah, so even being a company, we have one of the biggest Web3 communities in Portugal. And what is amazing, of course, maybe comparing with Dubai and Singapore, they also have a very strong, community. But comparing with other countries and spaces, just to give you a perception, in Portugal, almost every week it's a blockchain week. We have 3 or 4 weekly meetups every week in Portugal. And of course we have the blockchain month and many other events.
Okay, so lots of events all the time, people to meet, networking opportunities, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. And even within this tough bear market, we don't feel it that way because we always have so much people to talk to develop, to connect, to network, right, to share ideas, that you just forget the prices and the charts, right? And you just continue building. And I think this is the perfect environment to build big projects.
Okay, and what do you think right now of the current market conditions and right now being in a bear market? What's your outlook? Like, do you think we're gonna get out of that soon, or you think it's a good time, I guess, for building?
I think it's always a good time to start, right? Web3 is still very small and everything is on development, right?
As an industry as a whole, right?
Exactly. The ecosystem itself, it's still in development. And I think it's just a matter of time, right? To make it right. It's impossible to say 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, right? But I think it's part of the future. Blockchain will be in it. So it's just a matter of keep building and build your network.
All right. And so here at BlockDown, have you heard any interesting insights that maybe you want to share with us today? Something from the panels or something that maybe you learned from someone that you met here today? Something you can share?
So what I can share is, as we have some VCs and some different perspectives here at BlockDown, what I can feel is everyone is preparing the next supposedly bull run. Right, so I think we already passed the desperation, right, of the markets, of the, even if some companies can go down anyways, right, in next months, years, I see some VCs and some good perspectives for the next year in terms of building and new projects coming.
Okay, so you're optimistic then,
Yeah.
Overall with the ecosystem and how things are going. Okay, good. And what else are you looking forward to this week?
Yeah, so this week and most of the events I attend to, the most important for me is the network, right? So to meet new people, expand the brand, the community itself, and keep building, help the ecosystem to grow, because we as a consulting company, that's also a bit of our work, right? To help not only the integration of companies from the normal fintech markets to enter this ecosystem, but to help it grow and on a sustainable path.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time today, Francisco.
Of course, thank you. It's a pleasure.
you.